Hi, it's Marlene Chisholm. I'm a consultant, author, and executive educator. And if you know me at all, it's probably because you've watched one of my LinkedIn Learning programs on difficult conversation or anger management, or you've read one of my books, Stop Workplace Drama, No Drama Leadership, or 7 Ways to Stop Drama in Your Healthcare Practice. And today, there's a lot of drama in our world. In fact, most of us are going through some level of the grief process. So I want to talk about those 5 stages by Kubler-Ross so that as we understand where we are, we can work through it. And as we understand where others are, we don't have to get caught into drama traps with other people. So the first stage is denial. I think all of us have been there. Denial is, oh, it's nothing more than a cold. It's nothing more than a flu. Other people die of the flu every year. The media is making a big deal out of it, and it's a hoax. Well, that's denial. We've now listened to science and we understand that what we're up against is very serious. That will lead to the second stage, which is anger. This is not fair. This is horrible. This shouldn't be happening. Now, the telltale signs of anger, and we're seeing a lot of that in our world right now, and it is the biggest distraction that's going to keep you from being productive or doing anything helpful, and that is blame. Oh, it's because of the Dems. Oh, it's the Republicans. It's the president. It's China's fault. All of this kind of thinking is nothing more than anger, and it's a big distraction. You have to feel your anger and get through it quickly. The next stage is bargaining. This is where we start making promises to God, to the universe, to our spiritual practice that if we can ever get through this, we're going to change or we're going to be a different person. And the fact is, you get the chance to be that person right now. Another form of bargaining is to just think that in 1 or 2 days, something magical is going to occur and we're all going to be okay and we lived happily ever after. It's time to come to the realization that this is real. It's going to be long term. It may get worse before it gets better. In fact, it probably will. And that's what drives a lot of us into that depression. It's so hard to face that we just want to crawl in bed, cover our heads, or we just want to watch mindless TV or get sucked into watching the news all the time because we're just struggling to process all the information that we have to process right now. The next stage, though, is acceptance. And this is where you're back in your power. You've released resistance, you've faced the facts, and yet you still have hopeful possibility for tomorrow, for the future that's going to be here. And so the faster you get into acceptance, the more productive you're going to be. Now let's put practical use to this. Maybe you're in acceptance, but other people that you know are either in bargaining, denial, or anger. Have a little bit of grace. Realize that they're going to take time to get through their stages, but also realize that we ourselves, if we can look in the mirror and get into acceptance faster, we can make more informed decisions and have a better outlook.